Thank you, everybody, for being here at New Beginnings. It's an honor for me to stand up in front of you once again. I love and appreciate all of you. By show of hands, I want to know who in here knows who Tom Brady is? Okay. Well, New Jersey has a Tom Brady also. There's a Tom Brady in New Jersey. It's a code name for the most potent heroin on the street right now in New Jersey. It's caused 84 ODs in Harrison, New Jersey this year. The next most potent is Tylenol. We're afraid to tell the story. Where's the balance? Where's the balance? Everybody talked about a war out there. And there is a war, but our fight starts in our offices. When our patients walk in, they need to know what we do. And you've heard that this weekend. Oh, I learned a new word this weekend, congruency. I'm up to the C's now. Bob, make note of that. I know you're going to test me. Don't ask me to spell this stuff, though. I'm just learning how to say it. So you have to be congruent with what you do. This jacket tells you and me that I have the balls to wear it. Number one. And number two, I got the balls to tell the story. See, it doesn't matter who you are, it matters what you have inside. And our message is true. Do not be afraid to tell that story. I have a patient, I coached this kid in football years ago. Donovan, he's same age as Michael. He served a little time in the federal penitentiary down south because he shot a drug dealer coming into his house. Long story short, he's out now. So my son Michael has a couple of businesses. He set Donovan up in a business because Michael's like that. He has a big heart. My kids have big hearts. Donovan's got a little kid, you know. Little Donovan's a black guy. Little black kid, real wiry, you know, knows all the stuff, can play basketball. I'm the best, I'm the best. So he goes, Dr. Sam, coach, I need you to talk to Jamie. I go, for what? He goes, well, he's 14 years old. He goes, he thinks it's cool to vape. I go, vape? I go, the pipe vape? I said, how's he getting that stuff? I don't know, but he wants to be in the in crowd. So he started vaping. All right, bring him in. So when I first met the kid, he was 12. He's 14, right? He's 12. So Donovan brings him in and goes, this coach right here changed my life. You listen to him, just like that. Little kid, you're getting adjusted. Little kid's like, okay. Boom, boom, boom. Ah! Shut up, go. So now he comes in periodically. He walks by my window. I have a storefront. He waves to me. I wave back, you know. So he brings him in. Now, everybody knows who Odell Beckham is, right? With the hair and all that stuff. So Jamie comes in. I go, Jamie, come here. Sit down. I adjust Donovan. I got a scissor. I pull out a scissor. I lift his hair up like this. I said, listen, you're not Odell Beckham. I said, if I find out you're smoking that vape pipe again, I'm going to cut your effing hair right off your head. You're going to have a bald spot. You understand? He's looking at me. Okay. How can I get away with that? Because in my little branch of the neighborhood, I've established who's the boss. If you want to know about health or chiropractic, you come to me. There's 5 other chiropractors in my town. None of them do what I do. None of them are here. I've invited all of them for years. They don't want to be here because they can't face the truth. Everybody talked about the war within the profession. It's been going on since the profession was alive. The problem is we need to forget about them. We need to become our own stronger army to fight the opioids, the Tom Bradys that are out there. Because it's real, people. It's real. Parents, Donovan's little kid, to get in with the in crowd, He wants a vape. Are you kidding me? That's the first addiction. You know, it boggles my mind. It just boggles my mind. So as a chiropractor, we are not only a chiropractor, we're a teacher, we're a mentor to our communities, and we're a leader. But that leadership has kind of like a strange thing. I mean, you don't want to be, I'm the leader, follow me. Leaders never take their eyes off the goal. It's right there, I'm going there. That's the field goal, I'm scoring a touchdown. I don't want to field, I'm going to score a touchdown. That's my goal, okay? That's how we lead. By what? By showing, by doing, by keeping, teaching, chiropractic. Patient comes in. I love when patients come in. We all do, right? Otherwise we're not here. I love when a new patient comes in. First question, have you ever been to a chiropractor before? Oh, yeah. Well, how come you're here? Well, you know, I got a back pain. Well, why were you at the other chiropractor? Well, I had a back pain. Okay, why are you here? How come you didn't go back there? Well, you know, I didn't like what he did. I understand you can really help people. Okay. Do you know what chiropractic, I ask him, do you know what chiropractic is? Did I get this? Well, are you a deer in a headlight? I mean, come over here to these charts. This is chiropractic. Boom. You know, I go through the story my way. No questions are asked from the patient because he doesn't know enough to ask me questions. What's he going to ask me? Where's my back pain? I don't know. When am I getting better? You can't ask that question. Lay down on the table. That's what I tell him. I go through my little thing. I adjust him. Have you ever been adjusted like that before? No. No. What? How long did you go to the chiropractor? Well, a couple times. You've never been adjusted like that before? No. Okay, see you Monday. It's as simple as that. Told the story, delivered the goods, see you Monday. What are we afraid of? Somebody talked about it. Accept it. Not to be prejudiced, and I'm not. But if I walk down the street in Long Branch or in Asbury Park, a black community, they'd love this jacket, man. We'd be singing Motown together. We'd be doing it all. Why do I, acceptance. We don't need to be accepted. We need to lead and proof. Prove what we do by doing. My son Michael had an opportunity. He's developing a piece of land in Irvington with a group of guys. He's on the site. He meets up with this chiropractor. Has an office across the street. He starts talking to him. Michael goes, yeah, my dad's a chiropractor. Oh, where's your dad practice? Oh, Boonton, New Jersey. Oh. So Michael goes, do you know him? He goes, well, he's one of those bone crackers. He moves bones. He's a straight chiropractor. Okay. So Michael goes, well, you know, what kind of practice do you have? He goes, well, I have this practice in Irvington. I got one in Dover, and I got one in Newark. Again, don't take me wrong. That's his style of practice, a personal injury practice. So Michael goes, well, do you adjust? No, we don't do that in my office. My office is. Michael tells me this. I said, Mike, what does he do? He goes, Dad, I don't know. I said, I'd like to meet the guy. What do you do in your office, dude? You're a chiropractor. You got 4 offices or 3 offices. What do you do? If you're not adjusting and you're not talking chiropractic, what do you do in your office? You want a volume practice? Be yourself. Be yourself. I'm no different here than when I played football or when I was a punk on the street. I'm no different. This is me. You either accept me or you don't. And I don't give a shit either way. I really don't. You know? I'm 66 years old. Do you really think I give a shit what people think about me anymore? Maybe when I was 15. I don't care now. This is what I do. If I was not a chiropractor today, I'd probably be in jail with the guys I hung with. And that's the truth. So thank God that chiropractic came into my life. It saved my life. I wouldn't have the beautiful family I have, be pop to my grandkids, all that good stuff. That's what chiropractic has to offer us if we just be honest with people and love people and serve people. Put your ego aside. Yeah, this is a bit egotistical. I admit it, but who gives a shit? You know, but put it aside to serve, to love, to produce. Tell people what you do. Don't hide behind a corner. This isn't certainly hiding behind a corner. You know, I have my son's buddy from high school. He makes suits, so I purchased a nice double-breasted black suit. I wanted white stripes, and he goes, "Mr. Selimo, I'm not selling you that suit." He makes it, fabric, everything. I go, "Well, Frankie, that's what I want." He goes, "You're going to look like a hitman." That's what I want. I didn't get it. I just got a plain black suit because my wife put the kibosh on it. I won't go out with you with that suit on. No, I'll go out with somebody else. No. Inside the jacket, you could pick everything out. The buttonholes, the button, you know, stitching. So I go, "Frankie, I want a flamboyant inside." So the inside of the jacket, the lining is, does anybody know what a honey skull is? A honey skull is, it's one of these things that you see on tattoo artists. Well, it's a skull, and it's Latin. So I looked up what honey skull stands for. It stands for healing, health. I didn't know that. I just liked the skull. So now I have it embroidered, you know, lined in my nice double-breasted black suit. Talk about innate. I was doing that as a goof. But innate told me, get the honey skulls. You know, we travel through life. Sometimes we get bumpy roads. Sometimes everything's clear sailing. A bumpy road to new beginnings was we lost one of our guys, you know, one of our soldiers, Ernie. That's a hard swallow, guys. That's a real hard swallow. You know, so, but what do? We keep on keeping on. And that's what you must do in your offices. Keep on keeping on. Tell the story. It's not hard. Every one of you do it, but we all get soft. We all need to come back to the source, which is New Beginnings, to the green books, or just meditate. You know, I go to the gym 5:30 in the morning. Why? Because I'm a knucklehead, and because that's my form of meditation. I leave the gym, I'm refreshed, let's go. Let's go. Have a little something to eat. I'm going. I'm going to drink some. Rose, can I have some of this? You didn't spit in here, did you? You did. That's vodka. So, excuse my voice. Oh, so I have grandchildren now. I don't look that old. 2 grandchildren. Mila Ariana Selimo and Julian Taylor Selimo. And we're expecting some more. So Mila's now the 2-year-old. Kim and I babysit Julian and Mila together on Tuesdays. Thursdays I'm alone with Mila. And we go for nap rides, and, you know, because she don't want to sleep. But if I fall asleep watching Mickey, I feel these 2 little eyes staring at me, and I open up and she goes, "Pop!" I'm not allowed to sleep. They come in the office to get adjusted. You know, I know they're in the waiting room because everybody's playing with her. And then she leaves the waiting room. Here's the door of the adjusting room, and I'm right here. And I can feel these 2 little eyes staring at me. And I turn around, and it's Mila. She goes, "Pop." She's waiting to get on the table. As soon as that person's done, she don't care if the person's in the room, I'm talking. She's on the table, face down, ready to roll. She's been adjusted as soon as the cord went off. Julian's the same way, but he's a little monster. I call him Tank. He just walks around the house. "Aah!" If he smells food, he's like a dog in heat. Same thing. Sees the table, Bob! All right, Julian, I know if I don't adjust, you're going to rip the paper off the table and start eating it. They see what Pop does. They feel what Pop does when they receive their adjustment. They see when they hang out in the waiting room, there's love, there's joy. That's chiropractic. That's what it is. It's nothing else. It's not a complicated thing. It's simple, stupid. Deliver it. There's nothing fancy. We got a lot of opioid problems to correct. And the only way we could do that is start loving and serving. There are people, once you do that, and you guys all know this, people start telling you stuff in your office you don't really want to hear. You're like, blah, 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 blah. But they feel comfortable with you because they know who you are, and they want you to know who they really are. And we talk about family. That's creating the family model in your practice. What's better than that? I don't go to work every day. I go to play, and we all said that. Doc, when are you going to retire? You're 66 now. What am I going to do? What are you going to do? Retire. What are you going to do? Collect my pension, my Social Security, ride around, fancy car? Be bored out of my mind. Bored. It's not for me. We're doers. I want to die in the saddle. I want to die in the saddle. I want to be a cowboy. That's all I can ask. And I want people to say, he made a difference in my life. He listened, he loved, he served. Can you ask for more? I don't think so. And that's chiropractic, guys. You can read all the green books you want. Those are our principles. But you need to take those principles in the green books and apply them, churn them up, spit them out into you. Not into B.J. Palmer, not into Sid Williams, not into Guy Reekman, not into Reggie Gold, not into Ernie, into Sam Selimo, into Rose Panico, into Bobby Crystal, to everybody else in this room. But you need to digest them and spit them out and realize, this is who I am, I understand that. This is how I serve it up. Not everybody makes macaroni the same way, but we all like it. Not everybody makes meatballs the same way, but we all like them. Everybody puts in their little twist, right, Rosie? Make your own meatballs. Make your own sausage. Make your own gravy. Love, serve, and I love every one of you. Thank you.
Sam Selimo.